Hey YouTube, welcome back. I am your host, RandomUploaderHD, and it's Friday, and you all know what that means. Freaky Friday reaction. So, yeah, let me just put my headphones on. Okay. Yeah, where was I? If you're new, consider subscribing, turn on that notification bell, hit that thumbs up button, helps out the channel. Sit back, relax, enjoy. Grab your favourite beer, beverage, pop soda, tea, coffee. You know the drill by now. As always, got my tea. So without further ado, diddly day, let's get right into this. And this is a channel by Kingfrostmare. Okay, here we go in 3, 2.
Mr. Fender 76 was out camping one night and was filming the process of getting the gear of my beloved heroes.
Oh,
Heroes of the Dark is
don't know what happened
his
there.
equipment set up after uploading this video to Mr. Fender
Mr. Fender
76 was
76
out camping one night and was filming the process of getting all of his equipment set up. After uploading this video to his channel, somebody noticed something creepy.
An arm is wrapped around a tree. Oh, look at you.
Look how friggin' bright that is. This is amazing.
Saw that.
Yeah, so these...
No. You creepy shadow bugger.
Could this be an arm? But
Wow.
how is that possible?
Not really a shadow, just a creepy bugger.
Apparently, nobody was back there when this was recorded. Could this be a skinwalker? And now, before we continue, a big thank you to GameLove for sponsoring today's video with their tons of stages. I'm about each unique 3 very unique and powerful abilities.
Sponsor, yeah.
Heroes. Now is the perfect time to download the game. Click the link in the description or scan the QR code on screen to benefit from a great offer worth $15. You'll receive Countess Magla, a free vampire, to get your journey started in Tenebris. I hope I see you in the game, fellow heroes. A few days after, Fender posted this follow-up video.
I just zoomed in on the original a month ago. Okay, so he's going back to the
this road
site.
goes down to the lake, which is right there, in a public boat landing. This is where my truck was backed in. Well, it's actually a path, and that is the tree with the stick leaned up against it. As you can see, people illegally dump stuff out here all the time. Mostly trash, but a lot of animal carcasses too. And here we are behind the tree. It's where my X-Terror was backed in. I'm about 5'10". I'm not a very superstitious person, so you're not going to get much out of me. I just think, you know, if anything, you know, somebody back here. So there's, across the lake is a neighborhood there. Boat landing parking is right there. All these trails, people use four-wheelers and dirt bikes, but they haven't been used in a long time.
In the end, Mr. Fender never found out what exactly was lurking behind
debunking
that
it.
tree. But many people are sure that it was something sinister.
What do you think? Ghost woman.
The next clip comes to us from Clip Hunt 2, who is an
Hunter.
alleged ghost hunter and who was out the following night to hunt for the spirit of a notorious kuntilanak. Apparently, this being was seen several times in the past when roaming around close to an abandoned building in the outskirts of town. After a few hours, he caught the following.
Oh, look at you. Long-haired ring bugger.
He stated that he didn't notice this woman in the distance, just standing there. with
Right
her
out
hair
of the
down.
ring.
So he continued his investigation for a while.
Was that it there? Still go and Rambo it.
In total, he caught this woman 3 times this night.
Why didn't you
But
Rambo
commented
it?
that he only saw her in the last capture. He returned home shortly after. So, what exactly did he capture here this night? Do you think this was a being from another realm? Or was it just a confused woman?
Confused.com. Maddie's case.
Now we want to take another look at the case of Maddie McGarrissey.
Maddie
He shared
McGarrissey,
his
yeah?
haunted living situation with us in the past. For
Oh,
whatever reason,
I know
there
this,
seems to be an
Matty.
evil spirit inheriting the house of his family, and there were quite a few creepy encounters unfolding over the years. He started recording these incidents in the form of a video diary, and has to share some pretty spooky news with us today. Let's take a look.
Guys, so I decided to go downstairs and just start taking random pictures. You know, maybe I'd pick up something, or silhouette. I have no words. So I started down my stairs, nothing really. Then I moved to that hallway when I was in my out-of-body experience. Nothing really, a little shadow.
What? Your outer body experience? I'll have to catch up on his videos. I'll leave a link in the description below to his channel. Great channel.
Then that, like, weird orb. But wait till you see this.
Fireplace.
2 eyes in my fireplace. 2 glowing red eyes. How f***ed up is that? What the
This can only be described as terrifying, and nobody knew what this could have been. Was it a reflection? But how? There's no glass window or door. So, was this maybe the paranormal entity that is haunting his home? Maddie had no idea, but he had a pretty bad feeling about it.
Alright, so I've gotten this DM like 150,000 times about like a lady or a demon's face or 2 eyes in this window. But when the lights are off, I don't know how it's still there. So I don't know how it could be lights. To be honest, I really don't know what the it is. It's definitely weird. And like when I turn around and look back at the house, it's gone. So right there you see it. When I turn back around, it is gone. So that's why I'm saying, like, I really don't know what it could be at all. I really don't know. People are saying it looks like a demon's face. This person said it looks like a dark-haired woman. Here it is a little zoomed in. And then this is like the people who are saying it looks like a demon's face, 2 eyes and like a mouth open.
Could this in fact be the eyes of a demon? What is your opinion? But it didn't.
You sure you haven't got a lady friend over?
Stop there.
I'm really convinced there's somebody in my bathroom. Oh my God. I just heard footsteps and I don't know what the f that just was.
Get up and Rambo it.
Bro.
Bro. That's his favourite word. Bro.
All my towels just fell. Somebody just yanked all my towels down. Bro.
Bro.
It's pretty clear at this point that Maddie is dealing with something really powerful that is even able to move his items around.
What?
Alright, so now seeing that, it's the same eyes that were on my balcony, in my fireplace, and I mean, come on. What else could it be? There's no technology or anything that could make lights in my closet. And then I turn on the flash, and my holy water gets thrown off.
For many people, this was proof enough that Maddie's family was actually being haunted by a pretty sinister entity that liked to play pranks on them, and that startled them ever so often. So, what would you do in a situation like that? Let's keep an eye on Maddie's case.
What would you do?
Wish him the best.
Let me know in the comments below. Haunted house.
Ray Bittner Sr. has shared
Ray
the following
Bittner
video,
Sr.
which he and a colleague captured at the haunted Davis house in Kokomo, Indiana one night.
Kokomo,
They were
Indiana.
investigating what appears to be an unfinished basement of that building. They had 2 mirrors with them, which they were using to capture whatever wanted to be seen that night. And after trying to communicate with the spirit world, the female investigator might have captured something otherworldly. Take a good look.
Is that you down in that corner? Huh?
Oh, I see. There we go.
That just looks like lights on a box.
They caught a creepy pair of eyes in the corner of the basement, seemingly staring back at them the moment they turned the flashlight on for a second. Apparently, this was the only time they saw that thing, and they are still speculating as of what or who this could have been. Your idea?
It looked just like a box. Fuse box or something. Abandoned.
In this clip, we are following along an Italian investigation team.
In
They made it to some
Quito.
supposedly haunted dormitories. Apparently, many former workers have shared tales about strange noises in the night and even shadow sightings. It is also said that several people went missing in there, since safety regulations were basically non-existent at the time this building was still operational. Let's see what they could capture.
Poi sono passi pesanti, eh? Cioè sono rumori pesanti proprio.
Passi.
Hai sentito?
No, ragazzi, io sopra non ci voglio salire.
Che cazzo?
Il corridoio dovrebbe essere chiuso.
Oh, what now? Did you see it?
Il corridoio dovrebbe essere chiuso.
At the end of the hallway. Here. Shadow bugger.
A dark shadow is appearing at the end of this derelict hallway, walking towards the right and then simply disappearing into thin air. None
Yep.
of the team members saw it at the time, but after rewatching the video, they are pretty certain that this shadow was of paranormal nature. Could this be the case? Who can say?
The face.
The following is a pretty creepy capture that was forwarded by user Shockwave74. He states that this image was captured by a wife and husband who had just moved into their new home. The wife grabbed their camera and decided to capture a picture of her husband on the sofa. However, there seemed to be somebody else with them that night.
Oh, Jesus.
A pretty creepy looking face can be seen, seemingly hiding in between the steps of an assembly ladder. The couple is pretty certain that they had no guests in their home at the time, so who knows, maybe a former resident was visiting them from the afterlife, or even worse, an unwanted intruder. Whatever the answer, it's pretty safe to say the couple must have had nightmares after seeing this head pop up on their photograph.
That is mental. Spiking activity.
The following is an update from Diego Spikers, who has shared some really terrifying encounters in the past in his own apartment. Apparently there's a spirit haunting his entire family.
What?
One of the latest terrifying captures was featuring a strange hand that seemingly belonged to nobody.
Really? There was no cut there. Really? That was a hand.
What kind of hand is that? Some commenters speculate that this might be the hand of a demon, since this does not look human to them. But who can say for sure? It is really creepy without a doubt, and I guess we will never fully know how exactly this unfolded.
I have to check that channel out. Unseen.
Now we want to watch a video from user FlowJoe37,
Surround.
who was staying in the supposedly haunted Emily Morgan Hotel in San Antonio, Texas. This hotel is a hotspot for paranormal encounters, and Joe was walking around with his camera in the hopes to capture anything inexplicable. Let's see.
Okay. Why did the music go? Oh, in the bathtub? Oh.
Joe believes that we can see either an arm of a ghost or maybe a piece of clothing, as this being is walking into the frame and reflecting off the mirror. But if it's not a ghost, what else could this have been? Is it maybe just a strange reflection? I actually can't tell. Can you?
No.
The following video comes to us from Japan.
You
It
just
was found
done
on the YouTube
unseen.
channel The Dark Dimension. The video features a man and a woman who seem to be filming their goodbyes, as the man is seen entering a shrine or a temple in the forest.
Japan or something?
気をつけて帰ってね。
We hear the woman saying goodbye to her friend, and he walks off on the path, but she doesn't seem to notice the mysterious thing happening right behind him. Let's watch.
I didn't see anything. Oh, Jesus.
As the man is waving goodbye, we see a figure starting to appear out of what seems like thin air. It is in the shape of a person. It looks to be a woman to me.
Here,
You can
walking.
clearly see her legs, walking slowly towards us before the camera moves away.
I didn't even see that.
What do you think happened here?
chicken.
Just a trick of the light? A skit perhaps? Or could they capture a real ghost here that was witness to their goodbyes?
Ghost Boy.
The following video was shared by Pasillo Infinito, and it
Pasillo
features an
Infinito.
paranormal enthusiast
In Italian.
that's experiencing some really odd activity in his home. Tonight in particular, a lot of stuff seemed to be happening around his closet, and this was when he captured the following.
That is a person.
What is that? What the?
Some say that he captured the spirit of a boy here. Could this be possible? It's really weird though, since the temperature seemed to drop and rise whenever he was pointing towards this being. Do you think this man is being haunted by a lost soul?
That's a weird one.
Or is it just a hoax after all? Thank you guys so much for watching.
You're welcome. Okay. Ooh, I really enjoyed that one, that video. That was really good. Comment down below if you enjoyed it. What was your favourite scene, clip? Let me know. All of them were quite good, to be honest. But yeah, until next time, as always, this is Random Reactions HD signing out. Take care, bye bye for now, and have a lovely weekend.